In the deep reaches of the galaxy, there existed Primarchs unlike any other. They were Alpharius and Omegon. It is whispered that Alpharius was the first Primarch discovered by the Emperor. This narrative, veiled in ambiguity, tells of Alpharius' re-emergence on the desolate Zaranan Plateau just beyond the Proto-Imperial Palace. In the years that followed, the Emperor, aided by Malcador the Sigillite, took Alpharius under his wing. In the shadowy confines of the Imperial Palace, they raised and mentored him, instilling in him the paramount virtues of the collective over the individual and the necessity of secrecy. Throughout this period, Alpharius remained unknown to the burgeoning Imperium, even as other Primarchs were brought into the fold. Alpharius was the epitome of subtlety and guile, a master of tactics and deception. His appearance was unremarkable, blending seamlessly into the ranks of his warriors, for Alpharius believed that to stand apart was to invite scrutiny, and scrutiny was an enemy he could not afford. His eyes were cold and calculating, they missed nothing, and his mind was a labyrinth of plans within plans, each twist and turn leading deeper into obscurity. Then there was Omegon, who emerged on a remote and nameless world. Isolated and alone, the young Primarch soon grasped the unsettling truth of his engineered existence. The stillness of his world was shattered by the arrival of a band of human pirates. With cunning and stealth, Omegon commandeered their vessel, embarking on a solitary voyage across the void. His journey was long and arduous, filled with the whispered tales of the Emperor, the mighty Primarchs, and the formidable Space Marines. Each story stoked the fires of his curiosity and determination, drawing him towards the heart of the Imperium. Omegon was his brother's mirror image and secret counterpart, known only to a select few. Where Alpharius was the shadow, Omegon was the reflection, indistinguishable in form and thought. Together they wove a tapestry of misdirection, their motives as hidden as the stars beyond the galactic rim. They spoke in a language of silence and shared glances, each understanding the other's intentions without the need for words. The Alpha Legion reflected its leaders, an enigma wrapped in layers of obfuscation. Their strategies confounded allies and enemies alike, often appearing contradictory and chaotic, yet always serving a deeper, hidden purpose. They infiltrated, subverted, and struck from the darkness, their presence felt, but rarely seen. To face the Alpha Legion was to fight smoke and shadows, for just as victory seemed within grasp, the truth would shift and slip away like sand through fingers. It was said that Alpharius and Omegon were one soul in two bodies, a singular will driving two forms. Their bond was unbreakable, their thoughts entwined in a dance of perfect harmony. To know one was to know the other, and yet to know either was to grasp at the heart of a mystery that defied comprehension. In a galaxy consumed by war and strife, the Alpha Legion moved with a purpose known only to them, their goals as elusive as their very nature. During the Great Crusade, Alpharius moved through the galaxy like a wraith. He meticulously gathered around him a cadre of loyal warriors. With these chosen few, he executed what he believed were the necessary actions for the galaxy's salvation. As they arrived on the world of Bar Sevor, Alpharius encountered his twin brother, Omegon. Their reunion was immediate and profound, an unspoken recognition that bridged the chasm of their separation. With their souls once more united, they devised a cunning stratagem to partially unveil their existence to the Imperium. One brother would stand in the light as the acknowledged Primarch, while the other would lurk in the shadows, ever watchful, and ready to interchange roles at a moment's notice. Thus, they perpetuated their elusive dance, a duality concealed within the singular identity of the Alpha Legion. Throughout the remainder of the Great Crusade, Alpharius and Omegon dedicated themselves to refining their legion and honing their abilities. They emphasized the importance of initiative and flexibility, instilling these principles deeply within their warriors. Subterfuge became their hallmark, and they frequently employed non-Astartes specialist operatives to achieve their goals. Their brother Primarchs regarded them with suspicion and mistrust, sensing the unseen machinations at play. These tensions widened the rifts between the Alpha Legion and the rest of the Imperium, yet Alpharius and Omegon pressed on, undeterred. Their schemes grew ever more intricate and subtle, becoming labyrinthine in their complexity. Victory depended on a multitude of interwoven factors, each meticulously planned and executed. Training regimes became grueling, with constant development of new strategies and approaches. The twins were relentless in their pursuit to demonstrate the value of their legion and validate their martial philosophy. Their ambition was not just to conquer, but to master the art of war itself, proving that through cunning and adaptability, they could outmatch any foe. Around the time of the Horus heresy, the twin Primarchs pursued their own agenda. They were approached by a mysterious Xenos organization known as the Cabal, who bestowed upon them visions of the future and the inevitable cataclysm that awaited. Through these revelations, the twins discerned that the defeat of chaos would necessitate profound sacrifices they were prepared to make. In the aftermath of the Dropsite massacre, where loyalist Astartes were mercilessly butchered by the forces of chaos, Alpharius and Omegon observed and waited. As Corax of the Raven Guard began the arduous task of rebuilding a shattered legion, the twins struck. They initiated a calculated assault, their objective being the theft of invaluable data that Corax had unearthed from a concealed laboratory. With meticulous precision, they appropriated this knowledge, delivering to Horus an incomplete and misleading set of information. The machinations of Alpharius and Omegon did not end there. They thwarted the efforts of the Khan to rejoin the loyalist cause, ensnaring him in their web of deceit. They confronted Leman Russ in a fierce battle, testing the resolve and might of the Wolf King. Through cunning manipulation, they even deceived the Iron Warriors into unwittingly aiding their cause. The Alpha Legion's strategy became a labyrinth of intricate plots and counterplots, with each move calculated to sow confusion and division among their enemies. The twins' actions exemplified their belief that the ends justified the means. Their commitment to their vision of a galaxy free from chaos, no matter the cost, underscored their willingness to embrace the shadows and navigate the murky depths of treachery. It was during the Battle of Pluto that Alpharius seemingly met his end. In the swirling maelstrom of conflict, it was Rogel Dawn who struck down his elusive brother. Far from the chaos, Omegon felt the profound and unsettling void left by Alpharius' apparent demise, a void that echoed through the shadows where they once thrived. As the heresy drew to its bloody conclusion, it was on the desolate world of Escrador that fate purportedly dealt another fatal blow to the Alpha Legion. There, amid the ruins and ash, one of the twin Primarchs met his end once more, this time at the hands of Rabute Gilliman. Yet, the veracity of these accounts remain shrouded in doubt, cloaked in the same mystery that always surrounded the Alpha Legion. Who truly knows the fate of Alpharius and Omegon? Are they dead, lying in some forgotten tomb? Or do they live, continuing their mission from the depths of obscurity? The answers are elusive, as the twins' machinations ever were. What is certain is that the Alpha Legion persists, active and relentless, weaving their web of deception and strategy, continuing their clandestine operations as they have for so many years. The galaxy, in the wake of their machinations, has become a place where trust is a rare commodity and certainty an illusion. Worlds have fallen and risen, alliances formed and shattered, all under the guiding hand of their unseen manipulations. The Alpha Legion's legacy is one of perpetual doubt and relentless inquiry, a living testament to the twin Primarchs who taught the stars to whisper secrets and the shadows to harbor truth.